Good day, folks. We found an arm. We can no longer say we are unarmed. Oh, that's terrible. That's horrible. I have an arm. It's twitching. Oh, hello. Who are you?
What dost thou want, if thou dost not want to beat me? I am an orphan. I have no name. My parents were so poor they could not afford to give me one.
What art thou called?
As a child, I was called a freak, because I collected bugs. But when I went to dispose of my collection, I was called grotesque. I was so upset I could barely finish eating. But now I am called by an honourable gentleman's name, given to me by my master. Avatar, talk to this little fellow, doth turn my stomach. Only because I had a brief career with one sideshow, everyone that marks me for life. Still, it taught me things that have helped me in my work here. It gave me a strong stomach. They called me it when I was young, but look back on it, I think it meant in a complimentary way. My parents served an evil sorceress who stole me away and had them banished. She raised me as her own dog, son, but she had eventually caught and hanged for all her heinous crimes. I still miss my stepmother, terribly. 'Tis my master who calls me Vassal. Thou mayest address me by that name as well. I serve Estrom. He is the master of this manor. There is something about him that reminds me of my stepmother. Call it crazy if thou wilt. He is the one who is called the Mad Mage. The master hath not been himself since he lost his one true love, the enchantress Drodani. Many years ago she left on what she called was a secret errand for a wealthy patron, and she hath never returned. Yes, master, lord. I am the custodian of the manor. I assist the master in his experiments. I also called upon to do the housekeeping. The manor's house is very old and constantly in need of repair. The master's experiments are of extremely secret nature. They are also quite dangerous. Like any mage, the master's work involves rare artifacts and arcane spells. Thou canst look as much as thou dost want for them, but thou shalt never be able to find them. This place becomes quite unkempt and requires constant cleaning. It is a dreadful thing to do. I hate the cleanings. I hate them! The experiments are, to say the least, quite messy. Because I have to touch all the things, I have to pick them up with the little squeaky noises and squirming. Things? Squirming things? What sort of squirming things? Not snakes. Snakes would be pleasant compared to what thou canst find here. I am not the first to avert as the assistant, nor, I fear, shall I be the last. There have been many of us. I do not know the name of the master's first assistant. His partial remains are around here somewhere. I do not know where. They're not where I last left them. The last assistant to the master, before myself, was named Bowden. In fact, thou canst say he is still the head assistant. Oh, little by little and bit by bit, they pop up now and again. I was never very good with names and faces, or arms and legs, or any of those other parts. Please do not hit me. Chickens. Thou! Stop! Did that head talk to me? Please! Who said that? Now I see thee! What? It's a head! Greetings! I am Bowden. Bowden, the living head. The severed head speaks! Yes, I do. Strange, is it not? My name is Bowden. I am hardly capable of performing my duties now, I'm sorry to say. I was once the assistant to Estrom, the one they call the Mad Mage. Thou dost know him? Wonderful fellow. Well, one night he woke up to help me with one of his experiments. Of course, Estrom, having mastered the art of teleportation, had turned his sight to the creation of life. On this particular night that I am remembering, we went down to his lab. He pulled an abundance of levers and things,
My memory begins to fade after that. The next thing I remember was awakening in this condition. It's not that bad. I'm never hungry because I do not have a stomach. I do not need to breathe because I do not have any lungs. I do sleep occasionally. And sometimes my nose itches. Nothing bothers me. Most people tend to find a talking severed head a bit unsettling. Right now I'm enjoying talking to someone. This is the severed head we're talking to. Is it not amazing? It doth go far beyond my comprehension of life and death. The mind fairly boggles at the ramifications of it. Oh, I am afraid I cannot tell thee anything about that. After all, I am merely the Mad Mage's assistant. I found working with Esther extremely interesting and most educational. Why, for example, my knowledge of anatomy has improved so much. Not exactly a friendly fellow, the master, but there is never a dull moment. Good luck, and to thee. He's so nice. Is there what would come... there's VII. There's a twitching leg. We want that leg, mainly because it is one of his legs. Now let's find a telescope, shall we? There is a reason we want to find a telescope. That is why. The Mage brain got swapped with an egg. And there's another twitching limb. While we're here, I think there's another one around here somewhere. There it is. We shall grab that as well. Now, Estrom is going to be a difficult one to talk to, so I'm actually going to wait until the video is over, and then talk to him next video. Oh, bugger. Actually, now might be a good time to finish the video. So until then, folks, until then, I will make sure that I've not ruined everything.